wonder if it's always going to look like this, or if it's going to change once we do something about Steam. I think if they were going to go for something kind of like Shadowbringers, where they're going to like a whole nother world, they should have done it like probably mid-expansion, but that's just me. That's just me. Anyways, I hope everyone had a good New Year's. I know I did. I just pretty much stayed home. No reason to go anywhere. Is this some shadowed wreckage? As you patiently through the shadowed wreckage, the gleam catches your eye and you pull up the silver necklace. I don't want to fight these guys right now. This. So sleepy for some reason. You ever just like you eat food and it just makes you more tired? I'm feeling the effects right now. It's like it's not good. I just want to turn in these quests because I'm going to forget about them for probably another expansion or two. Just like I did with Shadowbringers and Endwalker. Time to go back to Toliolo. Let's head back there. Oh, okay, meeting up in the castle. That makes sense. I'm gonna return to my quarters real quick. It really changes with this headband, does it? Okay. Where do we want to go? Let's wait here.
You are returned!
Yep.
Wait there! I'm Where's Lamachi? What happened inside the dome?
Well, we found your brother.
So my brother is gone. Yet the danger remains.
Hey, Kona!
Lamachi, is this boy perhaps...
This is Zorolja's son, Kululja.
I see. Time did flow differently inside the dome. If he is our brother's child, then... Kululja, was it? My name is Kona, and I am Lamachi's brother.
You're her brother?
You'll find none more dependable than Kona. He's family, and he'll take good care of you.
A pleasure to meet you, Kululja.
A pleasure to meet you too, Uncle Kona.
Well, I suppose I am your uncle. But simply Kona will do.
You're all confused, and little wonder. Rest assured, all will be explained in due course. But for now, I want to make one thing clear. Kululja is his own person. He had no part in his father's crimes. If you have anger towards Zorolja you need to express, Kona and I will gladly hear you. But you will treat Kululja as you would any child, with kindness.
As we should. The boy's done no wrong.
Yes, the vow of resolve speaks true.
So, will you tell me what happened?
Can we walk while we chat? I want to see how things are in the city.
In that case, let us make our way to Bright Plume Post. Our soldiers remain on high alert, but if the threat of invasion has passed, I will bid them take a well-earned rest.
It was indeed Zeralja's realm inside the building. A realm he ruled jointly with Sphene. He as the King of Resolve, and she the Queen of Reason. Just like you and me here. Their people live very different lives compared to ours, but like us, they live them to the fullest. And Sphene is a big part of that. She's considered an approachable ruler who treats everyone as family. Out of love for her people, she's chosen the wrong path. They were good folk, the Alexandrians. They welcomed us into their homes and treated us with kindness and respect. But Zeralja slaughtered them, slaughtered those he was meant to protect for his own ends. Alright, give me a second. So I think it's cool that, I'm back, by the way. I think it's cool that we're giving this kid a new family. So it seems like he's just been an orphan. I don't know exactly the lifespan of Mamulja. Because if he was only like 30 years. Oh, it was 30. Oh, okay. Okay, it doesn't say anything in there. But, yeah, time moves very swiftly in that world, so I wasn't sure if it was like, it looks to be like maybe like 10 years old, Mamulja age. When his attack on Tuliolo failed, Zeroja sought to gain more power, so he ordered his people executed and harvested their soul. What drove him to commit such an atrocity? He claimed he wanted to bring the entire world under his dominion, but that was just a means to achieve his true desire. My grandfather, he was a great person, right? Maybe my father wanted to prove he was his own person, but he wasn't just a great person's son. I dare say you are right. As the resilient son, our father's trueborn heir, he bore the weight of expectation. That weight was clearly greater than any of us had imagined. That's probably why he was who he was, and why he didn't want me. Damn it all. If only we had tried harder to reach out to him. Let's keep moving. Feels a little bit, just disappointing, There is no way to save him, even though... but Cool Jaja got his redemption, but still. Should you choose under, the guidance from the dreams? Oh, this is one of those quests. Once a riddle, now a ruler. Yeah, I don't want to do that. I don't know, it feels like something's been kind of missing from this expansion, especially the story, but so far I've just been taking my time. Zeralja had become unimaginably powerful. It was only with Oric's help that we managed to defeat him. Now I have a responsibility to the people of Alexandria, and above all to Galuja. I promised, didn't I? I wanted us to become family, and it isn't only out of obligation. Since I've gotten to know you, I've come to really like you. You might not be my nephew by blood, but we're family to the end. We'll always be there to help each other, isn't that right? Right. You too, Urk. After everything we've been through, we're already as good as family. What? What do you mean, what? The more family you have, the merrier, don't you think? Come on, let's head back to the barracks. It's also interesting that Lama T sees us as family, because early on in the expansion, I thought for some reason like they were doing a thing where she's actually falling for the main character, but probably just gonna leave that to fan fiction. Apologies for the wait. You're all here, then that means... Aye, we believe we found a way to travel to the reflection to where Sphene has retreated. I was busy providing aid in Solution 9, so I haven't heard the details myself. Could you start from the beginning, Ishtola? Per Sphene's own words, the gate atop Everkeep was opened and closed by the power of interdimensional fusion. And it was the artifact known as the key that allowed her to control it. According to Kedenram, the key was brought with me to the source 20 years ago. It was then kept here in the palace until it's theft by Zoralja, who used it in Yuzalani to fuse a portion of our world with this reflection. Following Zoralja's demise, Sphene claimed the key and disappeared through the gate. But where exactly did that gate lead? In seeking the answer, we took another look at orogenics and made a startling discovery. As you all know, there should have been one more level at the summit of Everkeep. The 12th level, the King of Resolve's royal abode. Right, but when you actually went there, you saw that it didn't exist. Curious, we analyzed orogenics logs to see where the memories of the departed were being sent, and where should it be but through the gate to the missing 12th level. The level alone must have lain outside the fused region, and so was left behind. Then it means... the reflection to which Sphene has flown was her own. Indeed. 'Tis Sphene's homeworld, and she has returned there, to join the memories of her departed citizens. But as the key lies with her on the other side, we haven't the means to reopen the gate. Forgive me, but I thought we already knew she had gone home, or at least it seemed obvious to me. What I want to know is, how do we pursue Sphene if the gate here is closed? We use another gate, and it just so happens we know where one is. Sky Deep Sinnoh. Aye, all evidence suggests the gate there leads to the world whence the Alexandrians and I came. But assuming that's true, how can we open it? That is what we shall find out, using the code in this earring. As you recall, Kryle's earring is in fact a data storage device. An analyst of it yielding a code, something used to control a contraption, and a very large one at that. Given the circumstances of Kryle's arrival in the source, we believe that said contraption is the gate to the Golden City. This is admittedly an educated guess, but we are quite hopeful that it will work. To make such progress in so short a time, you really are amazing. We couldn't have done it alone. The credit must go to the members of Oblivion for acquiring the information we need, Shale especially. Right then, it seems the plan is set. To the Sky Deep Sinnoh. Is it Sinnoh or Cenote? I always forget. I've told the officers of the Lands Guard about my intention. They fully support our endeavor. Begging your pardon, Oric, but might I have a moment ere setting forth? Oh, you're already going to give him the thing? Yes, I thought to save it for later, but in light of these developments, I feel now is the time. As Lamati says, I have something for you. Please come with me to Bayside Bevy. Oh, what's he got for us? Okay. I gotta say, when I saw pictures of this, like the concept art of all this, I didn't expect the soundtrack would be like this. Kind of reminded me of Donkey Kong at first. But I like it, you know, I like the soundtrack. There's a lot of things I like about Dawntrail, even though it's definitely probably the lowest tier of the expansions of this game. Tuliolo is safe, in no small part due to your valor. As a token of our appreciation, I've commissioned special equipment for you. While it is inadequate as an expression of gratitude, I pray it will serve you well on your coming mission. It apparently incorporates foreign technology. Leave it to Kona to request such a thing, eh? Mawazunte yonder has the equipment in his keeping. Just say the word and he will bring it out. Job-specific gear. Yeah, that's what I figured it was. Viper's head. Viper's head. Viper's half gloves. Viper's hose. Viper's leg guards. That's it, I guess, right? Wait, take the glasses off. Nice. Oh, I like it. This looks pretty cool. Let me step into the light a little bit. Alright, thanks for indulging me for that. Just want to get a few good screens. Volcalmont is eager to set off for Skydeep Sonode. Let's head to the Skydeep Sonode. Access to the area is presently restricted per my orders, so I shall accompany you. So, back to Mamook. We still haven't gotten all the ether. Ether currents, but well, I usually just grab them as I go. One thing they ought to do, and I hope they do it in a patch soon, is allow us to play our own orchestrion roles outside of just the houses. Just play it like out in the fields or during a boss fight. That would be awesome. It's that way, north. I think I've said it before, but this place has a lot of similarities to Macalania Woods from Final Fantasy X. You even got like the little firefly looking things in the air. Where's this thing? There it is. I'm missing a whole lot of them. Next ether current is apparently to the northwest. It's a long way. I'm actually not sure why they didn't just make more small little villages around here. There it is. This is the way we came into this the first time. If I recall. Northwest can we go? Just tell me what to kill. It's opposite the direction I was going. I think I want to go. There's only 3 more field ones that I have to nab. Now we gotta go south. Sometimes this takes an incredible amount of patience. It's not something I have with a lot of things. Can't just drop down there. That's a big tiger. Whoa. Alright, that's one saber tooth down. Is that all we needed? I do believe that's all we needed. Alright. Boss Sorrow Brox. You went against it alone. I know this isn't exactly what I was looking for, but like I said, these pose a danger to the whole village. Having one fewer hungry is something we can all be thankful for. Nice. So this is looking a little better. I just need 2 more. In the southeast. It says it's in the northwest. A long way from here. Instead of us going and collecting these things, they should relegate it to maybe 1 to 3 quests. And then you unlock flying. Maybe. Just a suggestion. Northwest. Bear. Oh my god. It's 1 left. And it's straight to the west. Supposedly. Ugh. Yeah, I didn't really do much exploration of this area. I think I just sped through this part of the story, honestly. It would be nice to fly around and just take in the visuals every now and then, though. I'm still kind of a sucker for that. Those things dancing around. Leaf can. Okay, I see it. Yeah, that's the last one. After that quest, I unlock flying. And I'm just gonna fly to my objective. This place kind of reminds me of a place that I've been a while back. It was like there's a lot of this kind of fauna. There weren't like giant trees or anything, but it was a hot place. If you ever been to Hawaii, I mean, there's quite a few sites like this in Hawaii as well. See, this right here, this would have been a perfect place to have an aetheryte crystal. But it looks abandoned, so I guess that's what they were going for. Maybe. This is where we fought Buckle Jaja. Buckle Jaja, I mean, we haven't really seen him much in the story. Just when he saved that kid, and that was it. But he hasn't really popped up to, like, help us or anything, so... wondering when he's gonna... pop up again. Hopefully soon. I think these characters are interesting. But I will say this. They're not nearly as interesting as characters we've had in the past, and that's a little bit upsetting. Aside from Lamati, I would really like to go on a few more adventures with Koana. Yes, this is one of those objectives where we gotta stay out of sight. Oh, damn. I got distracted. Our two people were at war. The Jabral and Mamuja. I guess Galul Jaja brought those two factions together. Your objective will not appear on the map while following. Damn, where was he? Wait, why am I doing that? Oh, that's where he is. Okay. I was confused. I was like, wait, what? I'm looking at something else, probably. I'm not a big fan of stealth missions in this type of game. Only works for something like Metal Gear Solid. So. Or Assassin's Creed. Oh, damn. Now what happens? Trading with Mamook, all under the blessing of Humuruk. We have to be secretive about it, though. You see, we deliver valuable foodstuff to Mamook. meats and vegetables that are hard to come by in their parts. In return, we get a tuca bananas. Each party leaves their goods in carts and collects them when the other is out of sight. For a while after hostilities ceased, trade didn't have to be so cloak and dagger. But many of the Mumulja who are willing to embrace change have left for Tuliolo. Those who remained bear old grudges. So we chose a path of discretion. Okay. It took way longer than I wanted it to, but it's the price of doing business. Get out of here. Let's get out of here. Freebird, Yakta. Now we can fly. We want to fly directly south. So what exactly are we gonna do here?
Electro everywhere one turns, harboring vast amounts of lightning. This place is very much alive. Kryl, try holding your earring to the terminal.
This is where Kryl came to this world.
No luck. Don't give up yet. The terminal reads the code. It might just need higher clearance. Galulja, would you give it a try?
Me?
If the King's authority is passed to you, then the gate ought to open.
But I leave behind that which I've gained by the sweat of my brow. It is yours to embrace or spurn.
What?
Alright, can we go inside? Oh, I like this little victory dance.
The earring. It really was.
Remarkable. A void gate is forced open with a blast of ether, and thus appears as a tear in the fabric of reality. In contrast, this is the stitchwork of a master, neatly hemmed, without a thread out of place. A power to be reckoned with. But now isn't the time to marvel. If Galuljar can open the gate, then so too can Sveen close it. 'Twould be wise to employ magics in its defense, both to maintain its stability and ward off interference. While I am able to invoke said magics, I cannot sustain them alone. I require another to channel with me, and in unison.
For that role, I do humbly volunteer myself, but even our combined efforts offer no certainty of success. Might we prevail upon the two of you to lend your support?
Of course. If coordination between mages is required, few would be better suited than Alize and myself.
Shall I remain as well?
While your presence would be welcome, I'd rather you joined the expedition team. For despite our earnest efforts, the gate may well end up closed once more. In such a situation, it may fall to those on the other side to devise a method to reconnect our worlds. A task with which you're not unfamiliar, as I recall.
I have faith it will not come to that, but should it? I will endeavor not to disappoint.
So, assuming Wook-Lamart, Kryl, and Erenville are a given for this foray, I'll make myself useful here by guarding those who are maintaining the gate. Should any threats emerge, from the world beyond or otherwise, I'll deal with them.
As will I. Which leaves you free to head in there and do what you do best.
Dude, what am I sorry?
It's fine. Really. Mostly. Just don't let him bear the burden alone. Do you hear?
It is done. Whenever you're ready.
We'll protect the portal. Keep it open no matter what.
Beyond lies an unknown reflection. Short of asking an Ascian, we unfortunately have no way of identifying which one it is.
Well, what we do know is that it's Fiend's domain. A place where she brings back those who've been lost. So for now, why don't we call it the Unlost World? Right. Let's go.
This is the Golden City, if I recall correctly.
How to describe the sheer amazement we felt when we emerged on the other side of the portal? I fear words do not do it justice. Before us was a vibrant world where the memories of the departed abided and reveled in bygone days. Living memory, or so the Endless called it. How they laughed and smiled as they reminisced upon unfulfilled dreams, alive in all perceivable ways, yet knowing no loss. So resplendent was every ilm of this paradise. The words rose unbidden to my lips. All this time, it was here.
does give you like a sense of nostalgia. Just looking around here. And I can't help but feel like we probably have seen a place like this before. Just don't remember where. Can the endless venture elsewhere, or can they survive here? Plants is real as far as I can tell. Not everything is an illusion. Kind of reminds me of Amaro in a way.
Sven? Are you there? If you are, say something. We need to talk. Sven.
That you should come here.
I haven't known you long, Sven, but I know you have a good heart. Your love for your people is proof of this. I can't let you do what you're trying to do. And deep down, I don't think you want to do it either.
I want a world without suffering. A world where nothing is lost. Would that such a place existed, but the endless only grow in number, and ever more life forces needed to sustain them. Within the barrier, we have managed to curb the cycle of rebirth these few hundred years, but we've reached the limit. That is why I looked to interdimensional fusion, to harvest what we needed from your world, from your people. And with the key, we will have it.
And once you've plundered our world of ether, what then? Will you do the same to others? All men eventually die. If you make endless of everyone, you will never have enough ether to sustain them. You but prolong the inevitable.
Sven, if you would nevertheless persist in this folly, we must stand against you. For we too have people we cannot lose, places to which our hearts belong.
Damachi, I would have loved nothing more than to work hand in hand with you to tend our nations. But fate is cruel. By the time it had brought us together, our futures had already been written. The kind and gentle Queen Sven was too weak to serve her people, and so she will serve them no more. I will erase all memories of the living Sven, she who has cursed me with this soft and powerless nature. Freed from conscience, I shall become a ruler that can protect Alexandria. A devourer of worlds. When two nations cannot protect their own without doing harm to the other, there can only be one resolution. It is a hard truth, but one you understand, don't you?
I'm afraid we're out of time. The process has begun, and it cannot be stopped.
Mesoterminal memory deletion in progress. Mesoterminal memory deletion in progress. Upon completion, interdimensional fusion will commence.
Sphene!
The endless exist in defiance of the laws of nature, but they exist nonetheless, with Sphene holding them to be no different from the living. While Sphene's intentions are good, her methods are anything but. We cannot yield at any cost. It doesn't seem like we can do much else here. Let's return to the Aetheryte for now. The caretaker Constancy. Perhaps she can tell us more about this business of Sphene going into slumber. And with that, I'm going to have to end it here. Gotta get going. Have a good day, and Happy New Year once again.